because at long last, I can announce a ceasefire and a hostage deal has been reached between Israel and Hamas.
That ceasefire will pause the violence along the Gaza Strip and release dozens of hostages, including American citizens. This will mark the end of the 15 months of war. And tonight, reaction is pouring in from local organizations who have been calling for justice and for peace. And we're also learning just how the ceasefire is going to work. King 5's Madison Wade explains.
Cheering on the streets of Gaza as thousands react to the news. Hamas and Israel have agreed on a ceasefire deal.
To be quite honest with you, I was just really overwhelmed with joy seeing the joy coming out of Palestine.
Sabrina Oda is a Palestinian American.
You just start to be more cautiously optimistic rather than ongoing joy, because I've been Palestinian my whole life. I've seen broken promises time and time again for the Palestinian people.
Oda says a ceasefire is right for this moment, but there's still so much work to do in Gaza as the humanitarian crisis continues.
What we're saying is every human life matters.
Regina Sassoon-Friedland, the regional director for the American Jewish Committee, is cautiously optimistic the ceasefire will go as planned.
We want to see more. We want to see the release of everyone, and we're waiting to see what happens.
She says the focus is not only on ending the violence, but having the hostages return home.
Really, we wish for peace in the region, but a true peace.
With the release of the hostages held by Hamas, Israel must also free dozens of Palestinians in Israeli jails. Stand With Us, an international nonprofit Israeli education organization, points out there are mixed emotions right now.
Obviously, tremendous relief about bringing a sense of closure to a very, very difficult ordeal, but still your heart is torn in two by the sacrifices that have had to be made in order to get simply these innocent people back into the homes that they belong in.
And for Oda, the focus is on showing empathy for her people.
I think that that's at the core of what we've been fighting for, is to allow Palestinians to live full lives. They deserve it. They're no less human than any of the rest of us.
That was King 5's Madison Wade reporting. Reports say the first phase of the deal will begin this Sunday and then take place over 6 weeks. Once we learn more about the deal, we will be sure to let you know.